Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to learn how to make this beautiful balloon top with a fitted waistline. If this is what you're interested in, keep watching, like, share and subscribe. Thank you. I've gone ahead to cut out my fabrics and I'm going to cut my front and my back together. So I have 4 pieces here, which is my front and my back. The length I have here, I have 27 inches, and that's the width, sorry. And then the length I have is about 18 inches. My half length is 14, but I'm using 18 so that will have that extra puffy effect in front. So you can do whatever you want for yours. I have gone ahead to mark out my neckline, and the neckline I'm working with is 3 by 1. We're going to mark the back neckline first, and please note, I don't know that this thing is not showing properly, but I have added 1 inch for zipper allowance at the back. So for the front neckline I did 3 by 3, and for the back I did 3 by 1 inch. I didn't know this thing was not showing properly. I'm going to move it a little bit. So for my sleeve part, I did my shoulder slant of 1.5 inches, and I'm going to go ahead to connect it to my neck point like this. I'll use a ruler to rule the straight line from that point to my neckline. So this is my shoulder slant. After that, I'll go ahead and impute my sleeve opening. The sleeve opening I used here is about 8 inches. I did 8 inches. You can do 9, but I did 8 inches. I came in from that point by 1 inch, and I just took it all the way down. I just took 1 inch from the side seam and all the way down. See, like that. I'm now going to make a very slant curve. A slight curve like that. Yes, slight curve like so. And that's all. I'm just going to cut out all this, cut out this part, cut out my shoulder, and then cut out my neckline. So this is it. We're done with it, and that's the neckline, and that's my zip up allowance, 1 inch for zip allowance. So I'm just cutting out my back neckline first, then I'll go ahead and cut my front and cut out my shoulder. Cutting my shoulder. This tutorial is a very simple one, and it's beginners friendly. Anybody with little knowledge can actually make this top. So that's basically all. I'll just cut my my front neckline. So that's it. So we're done with the cutting. We're going to go ahead and sew. So to sew it, I'll open up my front and match these fabrics right sides facing each other. So this is my front. See how big it is. So the fuller, the more you make yours, the fuller it will be. But this 26 is actually very fine and okay. So I'll go ahead and match my shoulder points and join my shoulder, join the back shoulder and the front shoulder together. So I'll go ahead and join it and bring it back. So here it is, I have joined it. I use 1/2 inch to stitch it all the way down. I use 1/2 inch. So then I'll go ahead now and hem the sleeve opening like this. And I'm going to just fold it and sew. I'll do the same thing to the other side. I'll just fold it like this and sew it all the way. And I'll go ahead and use my bias to tape the neck of my neck point. Sorry, I'll use the fabric to do bias, and just, if you have a bias, fine. I don't have a bias, so I use my fabric to do the neckline. So this is it. I've already done it. I've used my bias on the neckline and I've folded the sleeve, and I went ahead to join the sides with 1 inch. I join the sides with 1 inch after folding the sleeve. So this is what it's looking like. So I'll go ahead and cut out the band for it. So this is the band I cut out for it already. I made this band, the length is my waist plus 2 inches, the 2 inches for the zipper allowance, and then the width of this is 5 inches. You can make it as wide as you want, but this is 5 inches on fold. So if I open it up, it's going to be 10 inches, so it's on fold 5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and do a gather stitch on the lower part of this blouse and then fix it to my band. I'll do a gather stitch on the lower part and fix it to my band like so. Let me just go ahead and do the gather stitch and bring it back for you to see. So this is it. I've done the gathers already, see, and I gathered it to the length of the band, the length of my waistband. So I'm going to sew it like this, fix it like this, and sew it all the way with 1/2 inch to the end. And when I'm done, I'll now turn it and take 1/2 inch and fold it all the way down. I'm doing this from the wrong side. I'm going to place my band from the wrong side and stitch just like you do your waistband. You can go ahead and iron this place down so that it will be easier for you to sew. So see how I did it, just like we did our waistband. I stitched from the wrong side and brought it to the right side and folded that 1/2 inch to close it all up. See, and this is the back, this is the wrong side. So this is what it looks like. So we're almost done. I'll go ahead and fix my elastic on the sleeve. There's going to be an elastic on the sleeve, so I'll go ahead and fix my elastic on the sleeve. So we'll turn to the wrong side and attach the elastic on the shoulder line, that shoulder point that we sewed in between. We'll open the seams and sew there, and we'll stretch this elastic while sewing. My elastic is measured 12 inches. You can make yours, just make yours half of whatever you have there on your sleeve length. So I'll just stretch it out and sew. While sewing, I will stretch it out. So this is it. I'm done fixing the elastic. See, it's stretchy. I stretched it out while I'm sewing. I was just stretching out my elastic, and that's it. So, and I've gone ahead to also fix my zipper, and this is actually the end of it, and the top is looking really beautiful. So this is what the front looks like. See how fine it is, and we'll have that bubble effect and balloon effect. If this tutorial was helpful, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.